Hi, this is Dorothy-Inez, your Minister of Beauty, and today I am starting my brand new series of videos called It's Just Another Makeup Monday. I like to sing a little bit, not the best, but I love to sing. It's really good for the soul. So what I'm going to do today, I get a lot of emails, and when I meet women in person, they want to know about how to do their eyebrows. Or I find a lot of women, especially more mature women, who don't realize the importance of doing their eyebrows. Eyebrows actually frame your eye. They really give the eye definition, and they're really important. So I'm just going to give a couple of brief tips for our everyday woman on how to do her eyebrows. I'm going to show you how to do it in two ways. One is going to be with this little palette here from Motives Cosmetics. It's got some brow wax, and it's got two eyeshadows in there. So we're going to go over how to use eyeshadows, and then we're going to go over how to do pencil. So first of all, I'm going to start with pencil. Pencils I really like because you can get precision, real nice hair strokes when you do it, and you want to do it light. The first thing I do is brush up the brows. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of brows, but brush them up. It's the very first thing you do. Then you just take your pencil. You want to have a pencil that has a nice firm point. You don't want to use your eyeliner on your eyes, as those are smudgeable. You want to use a pencil that's made specifically for the eyebrows. And what I do is I like to do a little lift, because you're going to, when it comes to the inner, I guess I should start here. When it comes in the inner, you want to start here. Make sure it's aligned with your inner eye. Then you want to go from the nose over the iris, okay? And then as far as where to land, you want to go from the nose to the outer corner, the outer edge of the eye, and that's where it should land. So I like to start from the bottom of the brow and sculpt, and I make sure that that line, if you can see, I'm drawing a very distinct line, and I even go up through the brow because I like to have a higher arch, because as I'm getting older, you can see that as I'm getting older, my brows are beginning to drop. So you've got to use makeup to create the illusion of lift. And then I don't swoop it down, I kind of keep it up, because again, I'm starting to develop a heavier lid. So once I've determined, I've drawn the line where I want my brows to be, then I come above and I begin to fill it in with, again, nice light hair strokes. And I'm doing this with the little mirror here on the side because it's hard to look in the camera and get this right for you. So I hope that you're able to see what I'm doing right there. And I'm just doing, again, and I hold one of the key things for me is holding the pencil at the end versus right here, because when you hold it right here, you tend to be a little more heavy-handed. So if you hold it from the end, you'll get nice light hair strokes. And again, I like to do a nice light lift, nothing heavy ever on the eye area. Fill it in, come back with your little mascara wand, or if you have a brush, there's those little brushes you can buy, and just brush it out to make it look more natural. Bam, I've got an eyebrow now. Real simple, doesn't take a long time. For those of you that have gray hairs in the brow, what you can do is take some hair mascara in the color of your brows and put that on the hairs. The other thing I want to advise you of, if you have dark hair and it appears to be black, it's not black. what you want to do is you want to use a dark brown on your brows. Please do not use black on your brows. It is way too harsh. So if you have dark hair, we want to use what? A dark brown, not a black, okay? So the next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to show you again with the shadows. I love this palette because it has everything you need to create the perfect brow. It even comes with the angle brush, but I'm going to use a larger angle brush just because it's easier for me. It's got a little mirror for you to see what you're doing. The wax actually holds the brows down, and it also creates a nice palette to put the shadows on so you can deepen them up. And it increases the longevity of the powders on the brows. But powders tend to give a very natural look. So again, I'm going to use an angle brush, just like the one that's in the palette. And the first thing I'm going to do is apply the wax to the brows. Again, the wax is going to hold the brow in place. And I do exactly the same thing. I draw myself my bottom line on. And you want to make sure that that wax extends, especially if your brows are short, because it's clear that that wax extends all the way where you need your brow to extend. And then again, you just come through and fill it in. Okay? Very simple. Doesn't take a long time. And you end up with fabulous, fabulous eyes. And they don't have to be perfect, ladies, because we weren't born perfect, but you want to try to match them up as best as possible. Like I tell every woman that I work with, once you learn your face, makeup takes minutes. It takes me literally 7 minutes to do my full face, and it will be a very dramatic face because when I have to go freelance, I have to be looking the part of a makeup artist. So it takes 7 minutes. The key is learning your features. You've got to practice. So this is Dorothy-Inez, Minister of Beauty, and I look forward to seeing you with some amazing brows coming up here in the near future. Have a great day.